What do you think?
Welcome back to the chaos stuff. We are resuming with the quest the miller gave us.
I'm curious to see what a god. I'm mostly curious to see if Krazel will really be able to breathe life into it with the help of saltpeter.
I'm more worried that as soon as it comes to life, so if by some chance it looks like something's going wrong, you won't see my heels for dust. But that's enough of that. We're not going to stand here talking about flower golems when I'd like to chat with you too, Hen. But if you're in a hurry to find
No.
You know what? When they caught Zeneg in, I had life in the lair.
It's good to gain some
You've got a
reputation.
Mutt.
What?
She say
Well, I used to have a dog.
he died.
He started getting these lumps all over his body. But what's done? And what about you? Oh, where? And what do you think of the old miller?
You think?
It's his big. Thanks for. But now, before you came, and before Zeneg fucked up with the manuscript, we collect. It has to be scraped from the wall. I'm not going to lie to you. We also looked in a few. Anyhow, now all the styes in the region are scraped clean and.
Barrel is
For the whole trust. Unfortunately, Krazel said we.
6 times.
I reckon so. There should be as much as Krazel needs for his. If you're looking for it, you ought to know.
Certainly. Well, you take a chunk of.
You won't find it any. Don't forget that saltpeter crystals are formed in places where something is rot. Well, a saltpeter pit is actually nothing more than
Krazel said saltpeter is a vessel for life energy,
God's mysterious.
and he also wanted me to taste it.
Unfortunately, it isn't. Otherwise, you won't know if it's saltpeter.
Jesus.
Not exactly. A person who's digging holes and throwing dead bodies into them and doesn't.
The local.
Exactly. And the one we have.
I haven't met him yet,
The cemetery is beyond Troskovitz.
so I'm in for a walk to the.
Seems like it. Too bad you couldn't have walked around the county with us before. I learned a lot during that time, and I won't.
I'll keep that in.
That old gravedigger will be suspicious. He's always dragging those carcasses, so I'm sure he'd.
Good idea.
He lives a short way from the cemetery, so lots of the Wolf of Scarlets.
I'd like to learn.
There's no time. I wish you a pleasant evening.
What's that? Hmm? Oh, it's you. Sorry.
All right, what was that?
Okay, so let's visit this gravedigger. Shall we? Yeah, that's not okay, guys.
What? Fuck off! I'll show you! Enough! I give up!
And the Blessed Virgin.
No worries. Didn't want to have to do that, but
I surrender! Let me go!
give me
Give me everything you have.
Alright, easy now. You promised to free me. Now keep your word.
My dude, you said you were going to give me everything you had. You did not. You did not. Naughty, naughty. Naughty, naughty. Naughty, naughty. That was a long trip, huh? Wow. When it took our to turn, see if your comes flee. You didn't manage to get away.
Here you are, you thief! Don't move a muscle, you or your horse!
Easy! I surrender!
Ah! It's time! You're lucky you didn't...
How dare you have any idea?
Oh,
Okay. Eventually I'm gonna probably have to pay that because they continue to not be very happy with me. For the most part, I have good reputation. We're getting rained all up on. Hopefully we're getting cleaned at least.
Go!
whoa, whoa!
I think I've actually already helped him earlier. He's soaking wet.
Greetings, my
You must be the local gravedigger.
Ignatius. Master, looking for a final resting place
None of that. Bonnie from Lower Semine sent me.
from Lower Sim.
A saltpeter.
I ain't never heard of nothing like that.
Yes.
Well,
Not to worry. These white crystals for a minute.
you should have said you're looking for the pit I throw carcasses into. I'm going to go there anyway, so...
Really?
Not even a chicken scratches in the dirt without hope of reward, though. I have some collections from some Slatigo farmstead. At least one day I can take it a bit easy.
You want me to help you with your grave?
Why not? You look...
I have a better idea.
I won't say... Oh, aye, fresh meat. Now, listen closely. That we'll take to...
So you got meat out?
When I see how much you lot in Lower Samine are interested in it, I'm not, but thanks for the meat. Grave digging is a job like any other. Sooner or later, everyone... And if it wasn't for us...
Okay.
I'm just a little worried about what people will say about me. I wouldn't like to lose the honor I've earned as squire to an...
Don't worry about what people say. So what then? Shall we take a nice and early... Didn't you understand me? Like I said, be here at daybreak.
I understand.
Let's see, how much longer do we have? Did it stop reading? No, it did not. It's raining quite hard. Is there a place for me to rest in here? Out of the rain? Nope. The horses stay outside. They're getting all rained on. Okay. Would have been nice if we could have slept there. Alright, let's see.
Not exactly the nectar of the gods, but it's not too. The dew is still on the leaves. You don't need your horse. In any case, hop on the wagon and Snorter and Dragonfly.
Okay.
Aesop? Got it all. Good. Come on then, get a move on. We've got a long journey ahead of us, so get yourself comfortable so your arse won't hurt. So, you say you're from Lower Samine, eh?
Well, you could say that. I help the miller with whatever I can. I got a place to sleep there. Soon I'll be able to call the miller uncle.
I remember Crazel when he was still a wee lad. Even then he was a great big smart-ass. When I buried his parents, he was traipsing somewhere through the world. Maybe you heard what they say about Lower Samine round these parts. Crazel don't sell short measure, not that. He looks out for his reputation, but his helpers have been seen often in the villages after dark, looking fishy. Or during the day, in the pillories. Don't that Bonnie of yours belong to that gang too?
Bonnie's an honest girl, and her friend Zinnek is too. Crazel only sent them to scrape saltpeter off the walls of the sties, so that's just what they've been doing. From what she told me, they had nothing else in mind.
Lower Samine's a thorn in the side for a lot of folk. Some on account of the competition. Some is just rubbed up the wrong way by that Crazel. Either way, all they need's the slightest excuse to grab their pitchforks. Go and grab the miller and shove his face right in his own millstone. Lazy bones.
Let's move faster. Do,
Yeah.
do, 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 do.
Yeah! Whoa, boys, whoa! Come on, come on! Are you deaf? Oh, they're acting stubborn again. Now listen, Henry. Here on the left side, you'll see the ruins of a cottage that's been abandoned for a few years.
I can't see a thing through those bushes.
You'll go and have a close look. Don't worry. I have a trap set inside the cottage. I wanted to lure a wolf into it, but that didn't work out. There's a deer rotting there unnecessarily. So hop in there and bring it to the wagon. Finally. At least we're not blocking the road too much. Careful.
Where's the deer? Where is the deer carcass? Somewhere over here, huh? Oh, there it is right there. Oh, it's the wolf. That was the wolf, not the deer. I don't want any of that. I want the deer. Maybe on the back side. Where is this deer carcass? Let's see here. Uh-oh. I might have got myself stuck.
Oh, Jesus, what a stench. Better quickly throw it in a sack and take it back to the wagon.
I guess he had to go around. This whole carrying these sacks things gets a little old in this game. And annoying. Like, what's the way we can annoy you? Make you walk really slow.
Hey! I want to talk to you. Drop it and get over here.
I'll be done right away. Just calm down. What's going on, Ignatius?
I'm trying to explain to these fellas they should go to lower some...
Two stinking pieces of shit was sneaking around our sties and cellars and lining some scruffy and dunger.
I'm Henry, and those...
Like I said, if it's rotten carrion they're after, a passion for knacking is the only...
Is that so?
Do I look like a thief? Or more like... At this rate, you could blame any old peasant.
I don't know.
Ask around about me and you'll find out everyone knows I can't stand a lot. So enough talk and...
All right, we'll be going then. But if you happen to run into the...
Of course.
You can count.
Glad to... Let's go. Maybe...
What now? The next farm's... Here we go, daughter. Don't worry.
Alright, let's go. Back to the wagon we go. Let's go, dude. Move along, move along.
That was just a kind of little favor for me. Now we'll help the locals here in Jdar with their carcasses.
So far, I've just carried sacks. I already did that for the miller.
Yesterday, the good wife from that farm came and told me both their pigs died. So we'll scoop them up and haul them off. I mean, you'll scoop them up and haul them to my cart. She says it was a curse. There was a flash of lightning, the pigs started trembling, squealing and puking, and then keeled over and dropped dead.
And then Satan himself appeared in the sky. Happens all the time.
It ain't my first day doing this job, so I could see right off them pigs had been poisoned. The good wife swore them pigs were happy as, well, pigs in shit. She said they even let them go to a nearby stream to have a wallow. It flows here through the forest on the right. Since we're here, you ought to go and take a look around there. Check how clear that spring really is.
All right. I'll see what's going on there.
And I'm going to enjoy having a helper. At least for one day. Maybe I'll roll around in the grass here with Snorter and Dragonfly. Lazy bones.
Alright, 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 alright.
Jesus. This is disgusting.
Makes me think I should have grabbed that perk. I don't know how many times I've carried sacks already in this game. Which frankly is ridiculous. And beyond annoying.
Well, I wish you and your helper lots of luck today. May God bless you.
You too. You too.
Come here! Those pigs came here to drink. Where to now? I can smell something upstream.
Okay, so let's find this. Oh, there's a wolf. Come on. And fight. Run away. So they're rotting deer. Rotting deer in the water. And the pigs drink the water.
It really... No wonder the pig...
Well, I'll give you a hand.
Where are we going to find?
Alright, let's get this other pig. Bag it up. Bag it up. Bag it up.
Yeah. Is this really worth it?
No. Not at all. It's not. It's not, Henry. It's not.
More money out the window.
We're not making enough to deal with this. Okay.
See, you could do it. What's next? Are we going?
I took...
Nice work,
Yeah. You'd eat that.
but nicely in the cold. There's nothing wrong with it. Let's keep going. Seeing as how you don't obey me, you're surely horsing around today.
Let's go, man. Hop on. Let's get this wagon moving. Chop, chop. Choppity, chop, 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 chop. Choppity, chop.
So far it ain't that bad, eh? You don't have to take down no hanged man or bury an unbaptized child.
Well, ever since I started working for the miller, all I did was carry sacks. The sack makers here in the region must live like kings. Of course it could be a lot worse.
I like having to carry sacks full of thistles. Now listen to me closely. You won't be carrying anything at the next farmstead. Instead, you'll have to make one carcass there. See, the work of a knacker ain't just about clearing away dead animals. Now and then, you've got to put down some creature, so it don't suffer. Or, like today, to put it down so everyone around it don't have to suffer. In this case, we're talking about a dog.
Well, what can I do? I
What's
doubt
that?
I'll feel good about it.
That cur belongs to the greengrocer, Visor. I've heard they're both pretty fierce. Don't draw too much attention to yourself at the farmstead. I'll give you some Aesop potion to drink first, and some meat and bane. Soak the meat with the poison and throw it to the dog. He'll probably be locked in a pen somewhere. As soon as it's done, we'll disappear before anyone notices anything. I got paid well for it from the neighbors, so don't fuck it up for me.
That's so funny.
Lazy bones. Lazy bones.
So that's what this kind of work this dude does. Takes forever.
Yeah! Yeah!
Greetings to you.
Oh, Sakra. The dog isn't here. The door's open. Where did he run off to? Barking. He's coming from over there.
Henry, how come you're here?
Bonnie,
What are you doing?
the Gravedigger wants me to pull...
Jesus!
Well, what else can I do? You just tactfully neglected to mention that when you and Zinnek were acting as his hands, you robbed
Shit.
This is all I have left to do before he...
And couldn't you find the pit without that? I'd like to keep him in place of my poor dead sniffer.
You're a poor creature who's terror...
It's not the animal when Zinnek and I were here last.
That's so funny.
He doesn't give him food. He abuses him. You wouldn't kill a dumb creature just be...
What, you don't have to Ever since the Gravedigger told me to do it, I've been... If you want to take him...
You're a much better Christian than I... I'll take him to the lair.
Hurry off now, before someone...
Come on now, boy. You'll like it in the lair.
Well, so now I'm gonna have to lie to this dude and say I took care of the dog when I didn't, and I may fail the lie check. So I guess we're gonna see how that goes. Did you take care of the dog? No. Look, he was smoking. Well, they don't smoke, but...
It's taking...
Taken care of?
The dog is...
Dead, eh?
Well, I did it exactly how you told me.
Oh, aye.
I dipped the meat in poison.
So, it all went how it should. He's done for, the beast. Let's go.
Excellent. Okay, cool.
So this is it.
Slowly, boy. Death always deserves respect.
But there's hardly 3 heaps here. Is this real?
Of course not. True. But then I found out when you pile up carcasses in smaller pits and throw some wet hay between them, and the better it rots, the more nitra you'll have. Are you going to take some?
I won't. The miller will probably send some...
Well, they'd better not dig it all up. And soon they'll find out.
Well, I reckon I'm delaying.
You're going to take.
It's the only way I can be.
God's nails. Wait a moment. I've got a reward for you. Just so take it as a thanks for your help. Maybe you'll take over my trade one.
Who knows? I'll live at the cemetery. Bill,
Here's something that'll definitely come in handy, either with me or...
thanks.
Taste it then. Get to it. This I have got to see. You didn't have to make such a feast of it.
Look at me. I'm a Lord's messenger to a taster of cadavers. Cold and salty.
That's what he said it would be. He said it would be cold and salty. So I guess we accomplished. Cold and salty. Passing through Samine. Okay, we arrive at the mill. Hello, sir. Finish your deed. Oh, there you are, sir. Hello, sir.
Christ.
I found that you just head out of Troskovit, only it's not a pit. The Gravedigger Ignatius.
And is it the real stuff?
Yeah. Ugh.
Oh, come on. You whine more than cynic. How if I sent 2 wagons?
What should I do?
That means I could make...
Crazel, focus.
Oh, sorry. It's right here.
Thanks. How's it going with the golem?
Well, certain...
Wait, what do you mean?
Not for...
What about all the niter? The life?
I admit,
So...
not at all. The salt, the ore,
God.
as alchemical to penetrate the diaphanum.
Hey?
Okay.
I'll explain it to you.
What's the next task?
From behind the closed gates of Trotsky come quiet. Do you hear it?
Yeah, Crazel's daft.
No. Scribe Erezine received a trunk from Prague. No, a book. It's thin, with a sand-colored cover. You might say it's kind of an...
So I'd like to know how I'm supposed to...
For some, the gates of Trotsky may appear to be... But why try to force your way in?
What person?
Hold on. We've got the Samine wedding. I can't wait to try out my... What about you?
Sir, I hope you'll promise.
Of course it does. Start getting ready. But it still could be a lot better. Say a prayer to St. Paul. Maybe he...
So you'll really get me into that?
No, you're not. But before you start celebrating, or to be more exact, me as a friend and host, and you as a...
It'll be some...
Correct. A true lady will come to the wedding with us. All will be stunned by her beauty. All it'll take is a little push.
Simile...
The castle's weak spot is Chamberlain Ulrich. Because of all the single damn noble
Oh,
or
that's
not,
funny.
he's a mortal man. Soon he'll be begging to take our companion to Trotsky. And when the Chamberlain becomes insistent, naturally, he'll say you won't leave once in Trotsky. Ulrich will do everything.
It sounds suspiciously...
I admit there's a certain element here. First, wait.
What?
Look, she doesn't have to be. We'll get her a nice dress, some perfume.
Could Bonnie do?
She could. The only hitch is nobody with any sense would let her into the Samine.
So
I doubt an ordinary... You can find lots of capable girls at the Zhelyov baths, including... It's true, Dorothy can be...
Dorothy owns the bathhouse.
Aye. Next, you'll tell her I'm offering enough groschen to buy 2 cows. Or...
All right.
You're a talented, likable youngster. Like night rolling. And don't forget, you're going to need to dress the girl up and make her smell. So, stop off at Troskowitz as well, and get her a nice brocade mintha. Where do you think? The butcher's? Bartoshek has just the thing in his shop.
Why that dress?
Because red... Ulrich won't... The dress...
We're
Emmerich the apothecary might have some, or get.
Alright.
Once you've got it there. Anyway.
Okay. So, as always, we thank you so much for watching the Cast Elf. Skater, please don't not forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and leave us feedback so we can continue to give you the content and videos that you all want to see. As always, we appreciate you. Have a great one.